What's up, lovers? How are you doing today? Today I am making a video about 13 signs that you are better looking, more attractive than what you think. You know, we are very hard on ourselves. We are probably our biggest critique when it comes to look and what we're doing, what we're not doing, what we could do better. But actually people find us very attractive and we just don't know it because we're looking at ourselves and we're not looking at ourselves the way other people are looking at us. So today, I think I'm going to make you feel better about how you look, because if you see some of the signs that I'm going to talk about, you're going to be like, I'm the man. I'm attractive as fuck. It is what it is. They cannot resist me, right? All right, so before we start, I wrote a book. It's called The Ultimate Love Cheat Code. If you want to get your game up, find a bitch, find a wife, whatever you're looking for with this book, you will find her at shopmellymonaco.com. Also, if you don't want to read, I have the course version. So it's me on a video talking, and you get a 20-minute video call if you get the course. All right, so that's what it is. Now, I'm throwing shit per usual. Now we can start. Number one, a really easy one, is we are just 20% more attractive than what we think. It's been some researches that says that we actually always downplay ourselves. So the research was, they had a panel of men and the girls were actually rating them and the guys rated themselves. And most of the guys actually rated themselves lower than what the girls rated them. So I'm telling you, when you think you're ugly, you might be ugly, but you're not as ugly as you think. So, or when you think you're average, you're actually probably above average. We just tend to be really fixating on our imperfections and what we're lacking of, instead of being like, damn, I have a nice jawline. Damn, I have a nice beard. Damn, my eyes are actually pretty nice. Damn, my skin is nice. We're not looking at what we have going on. A lot of time we're just like focusing on the negative and what we don't have and what we wish we had, when actually we are actually already pretty attractive. Just think about that. The imperfections that you see, most of the time the person looking at you is not seeing those imperfections, unless they're really big. Like, you got your teeth fucked up, you smile, I guess that's all we're gonna see. So people are gonna see that. Go fix your teeth if it bothers you. But most of the imperfection that we don't like, people are not fixating on it. I don't like my knees. I'm sure nobody has ever looked at my knees, but I'm like trying to hide the knees, wearing stuff that's long enough so the knees are like, what the fuck you're doing? Nobody cares about your knees. One of my ex used to tell me all the time, you don't see how people see you because you don't experience yourself. We experience you, we see you, and we see the effect that you have on us. Something that you cannot relate to because you cannot experience yourself. And also, if you have good character and you are confident, even if physically you don't think you're like a 10, just those other characteristics that you have, like mentally and as a person, add to your level of attractiveness. It's not just physical all the time. Which takes me to my second point. Number two, which take me to my second point. Attractiveness is not just based on looks. It was a study with 120 participants, 60 men, 60 women, and they made them rate each other. And then after that, so let's say there is a man that's a 10, the eyes of everyone, and then they tell the women that this man is actually really mean and has no regards for other people. Then they made them vote again. So when they voted, this guy came up as a 5. Now you're like, yeah, obviously you can be very attractive physically, but once we get past that and we talk to you and see your personality, we don't fuck with you like that. And it was the same example of somebody that was rated as average, and then he had amazing characteristics, and all of a sudden the motherfucker become an 8 because his personality had a good effect on the women and made him more attractive. So the key to this is work on yourself inside, and then it's gonna outshine your outside. Number 3, you might not think you're attractive, but if people smile at you a lot, it's a sign of attractiveness, because when we see aesthetically pleasing things, we're like, oh, Okay, that makes her smile. That makes us feel good. So if you look at people that you don't know and often they smile at you, it means that you're actually more attractive than you think. Number 4, people enjoy talking to you. Again, I know it sounds crazy, but if we find somebody not very attractive, we're not really drawn to them to talk to them unless we're friends already and we know you, you know. But when you're out and about, if you find yourself with people constantly coming to talk to you, it means that you are attractive. You are easy on the eye and it's fun and nice to actually talk to you. Number 5, if you find people raising their eyebrows, I can do it, when they see you. It might be a sign of shock, surprise, but also it's like, oh, shit, who is she? Who is that? You know, like they're surprised to see you and it's because you look good. Number 6, if you find a lot of strangers actually staring at you. I know you might think like, oh, it's because I dress funny or whatever. Sure, you can take it like that. But most of the time, it is because they find you attractive. They look, they're like, oh, okay. And then, you know, they start talking with their friends. What do you think they're talking about? Obviously, they're talking about you. And they're like, oh, wow. You know, when you enter the room, you demanded the attention. That's a sign that you are attractive. Number 7, you do not receive too many compliments. I know you might think like, what the fuck you're talking about? If I'm attractive, I should receive a lot of compliments. Actually, it's kind of like the opposite. A lot of people think that pretty people, especially pretty girls, receive so many compliments already that they're like, yeah, she gets too many. I don't need to remind her. I don't need to make her head bigger or whatever. So they don't compliment. I'm telling you, I do think I'm a pretty girl. I think I barely get compliments. Okay, online is different. Online, they bombard me. Yes, they tell me, oh, she's pretty, like stuff like that. But in person, it's actually really rare that somebody is going to tell me that I'm pretty or give me a compliment. So if you find yourself where not a lot of people give you compliments, it's probably because you're attractive. Number 8, people do a double take. So you walk in and then they're like, oh shit, who is that? Oh, obviously they saw something in you, or they saw something that they actually felt like was appetizing. So they're like, ooh, yeah. Number 9, people are awkward towards you or act a little funny when they're around you. You know, a lot of attractive people are sometimes a little bit intimidating. So when people approach you, if they do, because most of the time people don't approach, if you are intimidating, and if they do come around, now when they talk to you, they're a little nervous and don't feel at ease and are a little uncomfortable. That is a sign that you are actually attractive. I remember one day I went on a date and this guy looked very nervous, and you know, I'm chilling, you know, and I'm like, are you nervous? And he's like, yes, because you are actually stunning. And yeah, I'm nervous. And I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, I could feel that he was fucking nervous, and I was like, relax, it's just me. Hello. So yeah, so when people are nervous around you, it might be a sign of you being attractive. Number 10, people message you regardless of your dating status. So they might know that you're in a relationship, but yet they will still send you messages, stuff like, let's go out, let's do this, like particularly on social media. People know you're in a relationship, but they're still talking to you. Why do you think that? It's because they find you attractive. They probably think I can get him or her or whatever, regardless of if he has a girl. But that is another sign. And those people might still actually approach you in a safe and friendly way because they know you got somebody, so they won't be rejected. But people out of the blue just asking to be your friend, it's because you're attractive. Number 11, you are often told that you have a nice smile. A smile is like in the middle of your face. It shows confidence. People want to be around people who exude confidence. So I'm telling you, you're attractive. If it's one thing, I would always say that. If it's one thing you want to fix about yourself physically, is either lose weight, if it's just the body, or if it's something on the face, fix your teeth and make sure you have nice lips, like not crusty and stuff like that. Because just a smile. I'm telling you, a smile, not to be mean, a smile on an ugly man or on a not so attractive man, it does wonder. Number 12, some people dislike you for no fucking reason. You're like, what the fuck you're talking about, Melli? What I'm talking about is that some people who don't even know you, who never talk to you, are just not gonna like you because you're attractive, and your attractiveness is making them feel jealous of whatever you have, your looks, or whoever you can pull, what type of girls you can get. And also it might trigger their insecurities. So that's why if you find people talking shit randomly about you, or you can feel that motherfuckers don't like you for no fucking reason, it's not so much that they heard a bad story about you. It's probably because they see your shine, your glow, your energy, and they want some of it. And they know they don't get that because they're jealous people. They can't get that. And that's why they're hating on you. They don't like you for no fucking reason. I mean, that's their reason. But they're gonna be like, I don't know. I don't feel this dude. I don't. Yeah. You don't like me because you ain't me. And you want to be me. I mean, I'm going overboard. But yeah, if you find yourself hated by a lot of people without you having done any crazy behavior or any, or you don't even know these people, or you never talk to these people, you already know. Number 13, people go out of their way to help you. Why do you think it is? People are just more generous and they want to help you just because, yes, it's because it makes them feel good to help somebody who look good. I know it's maybe crazy, but it's because they find you attractive, they're more willing to help you. No, I said 13 signs, but I have 2 more for you. Number 14, you have an active romantic life. If you were ugly, nobody would try to be with you. You wouldn't be able to pull anyone. So stop being hard on yourself, thinking like, oh, I'm ugly, but yet you have 5 bitches in rotation. Obviously, you're not ugly, sir. And number 15, people are surprised by your insecurities. So when you talk to your friends or whatever, and you're like, oh, I don't like this on me, they're like, what? This is banging. What are you talking about? Or what? This? We don't even see that. I would have never known if you didn't say nothing. I can't notice it. Right there. That's another sign that you are actually really attractive, because people are like, you are tripping. You're insecure about that when actually that looks good. That's when you know. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. I had 15 instead of 13 signs. 2 bonuses, yes. All right, and hopefully this video helped you, because I know we're hard on ourselves and we want to look good. Being attractive, you know, helps. It helps. It opens doors, and you can get bitches and you can get free shit. You can get a bunch of shit from being attractive. So if you think that some of the signs are actually things that are relating to you, motherfucker, you look good. You look good. So stop acting like you don't. All right. If you want to build a little more of your confidence and find some more things that maybe you are even more attractive than what you think, get the book, shopmellymonaco.com. Also, if you need some tips and or just a conversation with me, we can be friends, whatever. I am on Patreon, www.patreon.com/mellymonaco. You can find me over there. We can book a one-on-one video call, not recorded. People always ask me, is it recorded? It is not recorded. It's just me and you. I don't record it. I don't save it. It's not going to go online nowhere. Just me and you. All right. That's all I have. All right, guys. I appreciate you. Make sure you like, subscribe. You know, you do the whole shebang for me. I love you, and I will talk to you soon.